So hey, it's another. I don't know what this is. It doesn't need an introduction really, so I don't know why everybody does these weird introductions that need no introduction. But I'm probably still gonna keep doing it, and I'm kind of doing it anyway, I guess. I can't even talk. I haven't been able to talk all day today, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if see, I still can't do it. I don't know if it's the weather or maybe my brain's going too fast. I'll shut up. Let me get to the point. Okay. First things first. Let's get to the good stuff. Well, I mean, it's all going to be good stuff. Maybe. But see the hat up here? I am not a hoe. Regardless of what you've heard, you may have heard it up to 3 times. I don't know how rumors get started. Sorry, I'm just getting emotional now because I'm not a hoe and I'm tired of it. I'm just kidding. The hat is for, we're kicking off our annual toy drive starting on Friday at Kansas City Comic Con. Okay? All you got to do is look for the 50-yard line at Bartle Hall. Okay? Right in the middle. Right in the middle. 50-yard line. Towards the elevator side, you're going to find a big island, as we like to call it. That's where Elite Comics is going to be. They're going to have so many amazing things out there. Will over at Elite never ceases to amaze. He brings stuff out of the... He probably forgot about more amazing stuff than most of us have ever even seen. You know, he's got all kind of amazing stuff. And Will's also a huge figurehead in what we do every year, and just such a great instrumental piece that allows us and allows so many to do so much good for so many as well. And like I said before, on so many other instances, I love doing this because it grows and grows and grows. You know, Will's compassion, Will's love for community, Will's love for so many people in general, and just being a good dude. He really inspired me a long time ago before he even knew who I was, and that's why I really wanted to get involved. And now he's helped me, I've helped others, others are helping others, and we know this is true because we hear about it from people all the time. And it's an amazing feeling when you're walking down a street, or maybe you're in the hospital, or maybe you're at a convention, someone you have no clue is comes running up to you excited, and they want to tell you about how you touched someone in their life. You know, that 30 seconds maybe you spent talking to somebody, that gift they got this year, whatever it may be. And that's a beautiful and powerful thing. So come see us this weekend if you're going to be at Kansas City Comic Con. All right, I'm going to be right across from Will's booth. We'll have several amazing people right there along with me because none of this is about me. This is a team effort. It's for the city. It's for Kansas City. It's for those amazing kids at Children's Mercy. It's just great for all involved. There are no losers in this scenario. And while I'm pitching real quick, paypal.me/GhostbusterSanta if you want to donate monetarily. It's a great way to do it, all right? So, yeah, come out, see us. We'll be taking donations, cash and toy-wise. Come hook us up. And if you can't do it there, come to Elite, all right? Cool. But what I really wanted to get on today, and I feel like I'm probably going to forget something, because I feel like I already have. I had like 3 things I wanted to bring up in this one video, and I've already knocked out. Boom. That's the promo part, you know, how to get down to business. But next, I'm going to tell a true Panda story. And it's not really involved or anything or crazy. It's just, I can tell you up front, it's how my mom has been scamming the U.S. Post Office for years. She's probably going to get mad that I even just said that right now. Don't worry, Mom, they're not going to come and get you. They're not even a federal office, so they're just going to have to count their losses. But for as long as I can recall as an adult, because obviously my mom wasn't mailing me stuff and I lived at home. That'd be silly. But as long as I've been an adult, my mom has mailed things to my various residences, which is fantastic. Someone in the military, there are a few things better than a good care package from home. You know, just to know that you're still in people's thoughts. People remembering you. People are taking time out of their day to get something for you. I mean, that always just felt amazing. And it didn't matter where I was in the world. I got a care package from somebody. And more often than not, it was my mom. And that was always awesome. But one thing I kind of started noticing as I got older, and especially when I went to Korea, my mom has this thing where she likes to put stickers on the box. And I mean, I know that she knows that I'm grown. Duh. Look at this. I got a damn beard kind of thing. What is this even called? I don't even know if we can really call it a goatee even. It's kind of taken on a life of its own. But it's obvious that I'm a grown-ass man. but my mom has put stickers on packages for as long as I can recall. And I don't think I've ever really made much of a fuss about it. I didn't like when she sent my kids stickers because they wound up on everything. But on the box, I'd never had any issue with it. I thought it was kind of cool. And one thing I noticed, especially when I was in Korea, I would get packages and there were no custom declarations or anything on it. How does that work? But yet, they were covered in SpongeBob and similar stickers. So my mom was effectively getting stuff sent overseas, just breaking the law straight up. Now that is law. I am going to snitch you out on that, Mom. You're going down. I'm sorry. I won't use your real name, so they won't really know who you are. I would start running now. Honestly, just start going. I don't know where you're going to go, but I mean, you can't come here because they're going to look here. I love you. I'll put something on your commissary. Just stay trill, you know. But one thing I continued to notice was the abundance of stickers over time. And as I got to mailing things on my own more and more, especially when I started making things for people, whether it be props or spinners or what have you, with mailing stuff, there were a couple times when my postage was off. I used the kiosk and didn't get all the information quite right, and stuff would come back. But I noticed more often than not, even when I'd get something and it would say postage due, but there'd be no postage slip or anything, but covered in stickers. How the hell did that get through? It wasn't until recently when it really triggered me. I got, my mom went to send, it was, one, it's around Halloween, but two, it's also around my son's birthday. My son's birthday's on the 28th October. I forgot what month we're in. Believe me, the weather outside's reminding me, as is this hat on my head. But, she sent him a card, and of course she sent me a card too for Halloween, and then she sent Cole a card too. And they were all the musical kind of cards. And here's another thing. My mom shut down basic training. The year was 1996. Okay, I went to boot camp September 25th, 1996. That's when I left Nashville, Tennessee, and started my Air Force journey. The long and illustrious career that was. And my mom continued to send stuff, and even though she was advised against certain things, she would try to sneak stuff through. And one time she decided she was going to send one of those cards that play the music, and these were more rudimentary back then, I guess. I mean, I don't think the technology changed too much, but Lackland is a big base in San Antonio, and there's one side that's dedicated more towards just the basic training side, training in general. I won't say just basic training, but just training in general. And yeah, she shut down that side of basic training for a considerable amount of time because something triggered off. EOD, Explosive Ordnance Disposal, they were called out there and they determined it was a non-issue. And mail call that day was the worst mail call of my life. I got chewed up and down. And for those of you who know what a 341 is, I had no 341s by the time I was done getting my mail that day. Okay, but it's still a funny story. But stuff like that, it's just mom sending stuff and usually kind of work stuff through the system somehow. But what I realized is she sent all these things for the end of the month. I know I'm jumping around. Forgive me. It's been a long day. I got postage due on all of them, and they each had a slip in the mail. And I noticed that there wasn't as many stickers. I don't know if it's maybe you need to put more stickers. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be encouraging the stickers, but if it's, I feel like though the stickers would probably offset the cost of actual postage. Like that should be your stickers as a postage. Just invest that money into the stamps and not the sticker. I just came up with that. That seems pretty smart. So yeah, I got them all back postage due. So finally, when I asked the post office, I said, "Dog, what the hell? Like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I just need some clarification." And it turns out, I guess, that at the thickness of those in many cases, and I guess maybe it depends on where you're at too, but the thickness of the envelope determines if it's a letter or if it's a parcel. And the parcel and letter rates are very different, even if they weigh the exact same, just because of sizing and other things like that. So yeah, I figured out that my mom for many a year would probably just straight up skirting having to pay the post office all she needed to, because she usually does the mail on the personal scales, like the Pitney Bowes or whatever. So she's not physically in the post office handing it to somebody. And I know there was no malice behind it. I mean, who knows? I mean, do you really know anybody? It makes me wonder what else my mom's been putting stickers on trying to pass through, you know? So I don't even know if this was a funny story or a good delivery. I just thought about it today, and I figured I would tell it and pitch the Christmas drive. So there's that. Thanks again for everybody that watches these. Like, subscribe, share, phone a friend, do all that fun stuff. Also at Kansas City Comic Con, I plan on debuting a physical form of OG Bobby Ross. Okay, I'm going to try to go to the swagged out Bob Ross a little bit more. I think I'm going to have some nice big gold rings. I'm going to have a nice clunky gold watch, that kind of thing. Still going to rep the hair. I still need a name for my squirrel. Not a single name submission. Where y'all at? I need a name for my squirrel. Otherwise, what's the point? You know what I mean? So until next time, holla at your boy. Crunkpanda.com's got links to everything you need to find me everywhere. Like, subscribe, again, all that fun stuff. And you'll probably see some stuff coming soon from Kansas City Comic Con. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I always forget to break out my phone. But I'm sure something will pop up. So until next time, take it easy.